Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Elisa Marie Designs. It is Sunday, December. I don't know, and I think it's probably a good thing that I don't know because if I know, I'm going to start freaking out. Now, I think I have everything done for Christmas. This is going to be a very eclectic presentation of the mess that I have on my desk. My desk is not even a desk. It is a it's my old dining room table. We don't need to see this. Okay. However, I have been working down here and I have a lot going on. Okay, so let me just get my thoughts together. 2 seconds. This bottom part that you're seeing, I'm going to show the subscribers what I have been working on with my members for a while now. I also have an unboxing that I have been dying for, and my tagline to that is be careful what you wish for. And I have another unboxing from Firefly, and I have an idea from my last trip at where did I go? Hobby Lobby, Hobby Lobby, and I think I did show my members, and I thought, oh, I'm going to show my. I do have a video of John and I going through Hobby Lobby and things that I saw and picked up. Maybe I'll put that up tomorrow. I don't know. I might just delete it because it's been a while. I think it was pre-Thanksgiving. So what do I want to tell you first? So you guys that know me know that, I had a party and everything got shifted around and I'm working from my dining room table from my old house. That this table, I mean, it's big. It even has another leaf on the other end, but it's like a handbag. You never just have enough room when you have all this going on. So what I was doing was I went into where I have my diamond painting stored at in my house in this beautiful desk that you've seen a million times. And I pulled out what I had available to me because I just didn't want to make another trip up the steps. I just didn't want to go looking through everything, like where's my this and where's my that. I did a really stupid thing when I put all the liquor on top of my old desk. I didn't turn my desk, the drawer is towards the wall. So to move my desk, which is so heavy, and then with all that liquor on top, it would be a disaster. So all my stuff is trapped in there, like my, tray that I love and everything else. Anyway, I was working with this tray from Diamond Art Club. And you see, I used my China marker. This is probably the last time I used it. I had these stacked, because they do stack. So I had them stacked with ABs in there, and I write with my China marker what is in here, and you can easily you can tell it's rubbing off. You could just rub it off, get a little Windex or whatever, it comes right off. Love it. It's got a little lid, but I don't love it to diamond paint. I don't know. I mean, we all have our favorite trays, and I had an order in with Firefly after listening to Shay say that they had great end of the roll trays that they do. So I said, let me go check it out because Firefly, we all have our favorites, and I think I got Firefly during Drills and Chills maybe 2 years ago. And you'll see it. It's in every one of my videos, along with my favorite pen. Well, no, I have a few custom pens. This I got from Leopard Leatherworks. I love it. You'll probably see it in every video. I try and get colors too. I would love to curate my canvases, but I've already had my crafting / hobby with rubber stamps. So I have like I'm not kidding you. I have about 1,000 rubber stamps because I used to teach, and I have rubber stamps that I've never touched, and I can't have another collection. I just can't. So I try and be very frugal with what I'm going to be using and how does it go with all my diamond paintings. And it's hit or miss sometimes, but it's about the fun. And I love this pen, and I love that I have just one that I love. And then I have my bargain pens. But anyway, I'm getting off track. I was using this. And if you've used this, you know that the corners are tight. And I'm like, this is what frustrates me. When I have my Firefly, I shake and everything comes out. But when I'm using something like this and the drills are getting stuck on the side, you guys don't know me. You don't live with me. I have no patience. None. It goes right out the window. So I took my X-Acto knife, and I could tell that this is a very soft plastic, and I just cut out. You can't see it. I'll get as close as I can. If you could see where I just I really just cut it on an angle. Remember like a pinball machine? That's what it feels like. And you know how the ball used to get stuck, the pinball used to get stuck? Well, I curved a little bit out of it. I just carved a little bit out of it. Be very careful. They're very sharp. You guys know I should not be playing with sharp objects. Every time I have the tweezers in my hand, I'm either stabbing myself or they're falling or I'm stabbing some part of my leg. So be very careful with an X-Acto knife. And it worked. It worked. So I was okay for a little while. But you know, it's not that we want to diamond paint faster. But we want to diamond paint where we're not agitated too. And like constantly having to go in and pick the drills out. It was just making me nuts, especially when you don't have your tools in front of you. All right, so you're done. And then it's got this stopper too that every time, you know, you have to make sure it's in the right way. It might be very easy for some people. You might be saying, what is wrong with this girl that she can't, you know, put a lid on? But I can't. See, I'm getting very frustrated. It's going away. Goodbye. Goodbye. Stay over there. All right. Then I was looking for my Firefly delivery because I ordered it in November. And I know it took them about a week to send it out. So it was supposed to come on Friday. At the door looking, where's my Firefly? Where's my Firefly? Because it's trapped. It's trapped on top of 100 liquor bottles and the drawers on the other side of the wall with my other desk. I'm up all night Friday. I'm like, no, I tell my husband, no, it keeps saying it's out for delivery. And he's like, listen, my husband works for the post office. He's like, it's not coming today. I'm telling you right now, it's not coming. I get up in the morning, it's not there. I checked the tracking. I'm in South Philly. It was in Southwest Philly as of Friday night. Now it's in Seattle, Washington. Now I try to breathe. I'm like, don't react. Just send a message to Firefly. Maybe they sent it to maybe it's the wrong zip code, right? So I'm like, okay, I got to keep working with this little white tray because I really don't like any of my other trays. And even my art dot ones, they just were not, my art dot I used for my confetti, and I just didn't want a bunch of little trays. That were the other trays that I had out. There's a knock at my door, and it's my other than my husband, it's my favorite mailman, and it's Lester, and he's like, here, I grabbed this for you. I'm like, well, how did you grab this? It was in Seattle. He's like, it was being knocked around. So let me tell you, I could tell you stories about the post office. Anyway, it came. Okay, so I'm going to be very honest. I ripped this open already, and I even ate the candy. There's no prices on here, but I paid about $5. I'm telling you, $5 for each one. Okay, see, I ate the candy. I didn't even open this up. So here's my Firefly little card. And I believe that there's probably even, their socials are on there, and I believe that there's a code for scan for 10% off. Okay, I always forget to use these things. Let me see what my stickers are. Teach, love, and inspire. Love that one. I'm going to put it right in the back of my Firefly. I love pandas. So cute. I ate the Zots. There's a Dum Dum in there. And, oh, this is one of my favorite washi tapes. I guess that's where I got it from. I love the design, and it's so sweet for the holiday. Okay, so that came. So what did I do? I had no time to do a video because everybody's here now, you know, in the house. But I opened this one up. Now, I have my black Flauna. I believe the company's name is Flauna, F-L-A-U-N-A. I had it wrong the last time. She is on Etsy. This is a heavy pen, but I love it because black goes with everything. I love it. I used to use this just to set my AB drills, but I don't need to have this kind of weight anymore for my ABs because I have my Art Dot Putty that picks them up, puts them down beautifully. All right, but I still love her. She's one of my other favorite pens, so she's always out with me. I have putty. I have old putty, not my Art Dot Putty, old putty on there, but I whipped this open right away. And I am loving it. Now, I could tell maybe there's just like maybe really there's no problem with the lid. But it's fine. And you should see how pretty the drills look up against black. Let me show you. I have a drill tray out here because I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on with my members. Oh, I have a couple of drills in here. That's because I was, at the end of the night, I always clean up my desk, always. And I want to give this a wash too, because I just busted open the package and start working, because, you know, I just couldn't take it anymore. But this little handle here opens and closes to let your drills out. So let me just close that. But look how pretty your drills look inside. Unless they're dark. I mean, I could still see them. And at that point, I was going back to using the Diamond Art Club white tray. But they look so, all your drills look like they're just being highlighted with this black tray. And as soon as I started to work with this, I was diamond painting. I don't know if it's the lines. I don't know what it is, but I was able to just pick up very nicely. And here's the other thing, because like I shake my drills like a Polaroid, right? Look at the wall on this. Look at the wall. Look at how big that wall is. And with the Diamond Art Club one, I had drills going all over. So that was another thing that was just frustrating the hell out of me, that I was like whipping drills all over the house, okay? So that's my little black one. I didn't open up the other ones. We're going to open them now. Do I have this on the right way? So I think it might just be the threading here, but I mean, look, it goes on, it's tight. And then this, you open up through here. Like that. And I have my little trash tray. Boom. Now this really, you know, it's a little bit big, but I don't care. It's a Firefly. I don't care. Maybe that's the problem. I need a sip of my coffee before it goes cold, then I'm really going to be agitated. Oh my God, that's good. That's the first sip, guys. That's the first sip. I actually did 11 minutes with no coffee. All right. Let's put that there. So we're going to open up the rest. And again, just a couple of bucks for these. I think it's wonderful. End of the roll. I got a little blue one, because sometimes I just like to have a little, I don't need a big, let's get the sharp object. Here we go. And I worked a lot with these when I was a rubber stamper, because we used to do a lot of fussy cutting. Now every rubber stamp that you buy has like a die with it, and you can put it right through something like a Cricut and just cut it out. I missed one. How is everybody? Sunday morning. Yesterday was a blur for us. My husband was not feeling well. Oh, that's a pretty color. Has a little bit of a shine on it. Oh, this is Ignite Mini. Now, I think my gold one is an Ignite. It is, because I love this little, I love this. Real easy. You know, when you have to put your drills away, you just open that up, and they go right in. Let's see the inside. Look at this deep wall. Look at that. And sometimes I just like having a little guy here. And there's a little bit of a trash right. I could see the little imperfections in here, but guess what? I don't care. I don't care. The lid closes, the latch opens, the drills come out. There's nothing wrong with the lines. It's the end of the roll. And look how sweet it is. For $5? Okay, I'm there. And then I got something that I don't have. I mean, when I was a beginning diamond painter, yes, I had a big white tray. And I think Lizette was saying that she, for years, was using her big white tray that I think that she got maybe like on, you know, AliExpress. I can't remember. Don't hold me to it. But I was like, oh, why am I not surprised? Her and I were like separated at birth. Except that she can, you know, she has the patience to diamond paint 24 diamond paintings. It takes 2 years to do it. I couldn't. I'm freaking out with the unboxing that I'm going to do with the diamond painting that I couldn't wait to get. Here we go. There. All right. I should not be talking and handling sharp. Oh, that's a pretty. Not really, but I'll use the black one. Oh, and it's an Ignite. It's an Inferno. Oh, I could see where maybe I can't tell what that says. So, okay. Inferno Nano? Was it a Nano? I'm trying to think if I can remember. And I like that it has a little push thing here to take your drills out. And I like that the lid, the little latch opens and closes. Oh, where have you been all my life? Oh, and it even has a little pen holder to deep night. No. Does this one? No. I like this about this. You have to put your pen down. You just put it right in there. Oh, I love that. little tray holder. It says push underneath to get it out. Beautiful purple. Eggplant, maybe. It actually matches what I have on today. Oh, I love it. I think it's for $5. Are you kidding me? Come on. Stop it. There we go. You'll be seeing these. All right, we're going to get these out of the way. Foofy, don't touch. Foofy, don't touch the box. He's like, yeah, throw it on the floor. All right, so I have I think a nano, a mini, and then my old standby, which my gold one is my, oh no, this is a switch. I have Ignite, I don't know, in the gold one. Very sweet. Loving them. Oh, look how nice they all stack together. Oh. I wasn't even trying to do that. Very pretty. Love them. Need coffee. Here we go. What should I show you guys first? Should I show you what I've been working on with my members? Let me think about it. I think maybe I should, because then I'm going to need the... Oh, no, I know what I'm going to show you. My trip to Ross. Okay. It's in my P&S bag, because they make the best raviolis. Let me put this stuff here. Again, it's like no matter how big this desk is, I could have 2 more leaves on here and I still wouldn't have enough room. But I'm trying. So I went to Ross. And don't ask me why I buy things. I don't know. But I know that somewhere along the way, they're going to make sense. Okay, put everything out here. Okay. So, the first thing I got, Make Market. I may have shown these already. I think I got these in Michael's. I think everything is just squished together. Okay, I'm going to be doing these later on. In my art room, maybe live, let's make some Christmas cards. I don't know. Okay, so I was at the dollar store because I have an eBay account and these just go like crazy on eBay. Yeah, Craft Your Square piece stickers. They go crazy, and I use them for a lot of artwork. But I want to show you what I bought. In fact, I'm going to show you the little wedding card that I made for my girlfriend's daughter with these stickers. These are all Michael's. Okay, so Michael's like hot air balloons, and they're like puffy. People love them. I don't know. Maybe there's just not dollar stores where I'm shipping them to, and people love them, and so I buy them, and I put them on as soon as I put these on my eBay, they're going to be gone. They just fly out the door. And this is a rubber stamp. Again, from, no, I'm sorry. I was in the dollar store. Everything's mixed together. This is dollar store. This is dollar store. Because this is dollar store. Aren't they cute? I have so many cute things that I make with this. All right. So here's my raw stuff. Let's put this back in the ravioli bag. Back in the ravioli bag. Okay. And I have, now when I was in Michael's, I had gotten these too, because my cousin was coming in from Florida for the party, and he has little ones, and I didn't know if we were going to be going out to Florida, but I wanted to get them. I know the mom is crafty. I was like, she could have did this with her little ones, but it didn't happen. He couldn't come in. He got this crazy flu that's going around. All right. Let's not put my receipts away. So now I'm in... where the heck am I again? I'm in Hobby Lobby. These all came from Hobby Lobby, and I don't know why I buy the things that I do, but I just buy them because I love them. And let's put the cards away too. Okay. And I was like, I don't know. I think maybe I will use this for what I was doing, Let Them Eat Cake, and I wanted her to have funky hair. I was thinking I could use these and just let it whip through her, like real easy, do my diamond painting work. I could take a strand of these, and I was trying to make it work, and then I was going to show you guys later, but it didn't work. And so I got 2 of them, and I got 2 of these. Now, I make my own journals, so none of this is going to go to waste. I figure I will use this somewhere. Okay. And then I got these. And there's probably more stuff. I don't know. They're just gems. They're like these big, big diamonds. I mean, I'll use them somewhere. It'll come to me one day and I'll be like, oh, I know, I got that stuff. And of course, I got my little initial E. I'll put that on one of my sweatshirts. So I'm sitting here the other day and I'm doing my diamond painting, and I'm doing Chosen with my members, which is another Kurtis Rykovich, big surprise. And I'm going to show you her right now. Even my members are going to be surprised how far I got, because I have almost the whole bottom row done. Let me just take off the release paper, and that's another thing. I'm trying release paper because I don't like covering my canvases because I'm a creator and I want you to see them, but I could always just put the picture up in the upper corner, which I did. So take that off. Am I moving the coffee again? Here we go. Let me do it this way. One moment. This is Chosen. I am in love with this. And one of my members looks exactly like her. If you look at her little icon and you look at this face, it's the same face. So I love it even more. And that's Canadian Diamond Dot Witch. She has a channel. You can join her channel. She does a live, I think every day at 2, maybe? Yes, that you can, you know, she hangs out with her friends and they diamond paint. And I think it's a fabulous thing. Let me put this down. You guys know I keep my plastic. Oh no, this is the top part. So her cheek is not done. And I decided when I was doing this with my members during the week that instead of starting back up there, because I'm leaning over, I was like, I'm going to do like Lizette does. Lizette does the top part of her diamond painting, then she comes down to the bottom, and then she meets in the middle. So I decided to come down here, even because there's a little confetti work in the necklaces, which I'm used to with Kurtis, but there's also a lot of, like the end caps here, they were a lot of color blocking. It's a lot of black, a lot of gray, and maybe 2 more colors in here, and I was showing them how they can use this technique that I'm doing here with confetti, and that must have really registered with a few people. I don't even know what video it was on, but you guys went over to my Confetti Chaos and you're getting your confetti canvases off your desk. I am just thrilled. You can't even believe it, how happy I am when I hear somebody say that they're using this technique and it's working for them. Okay, so this is Chantel. This is what I'm doing with my members. I have 1 more row here and her cheek, and she will be done. I'm probably going to finish this part this afternoon. Going to throw a load of clothes in the laundry, and you know, John's out for a walk. He's trying to get some air because he really was just in the house all day yesterday, just recuperating and trying to get some of his energy back. So I'm going to put these back so I don't lean into them. Oh, so let me tell you, the whole reason for this was I'm sitting here, and you guys know I don't like washi tape because I'm always catching on it and it's moving, and I've tried all different washi tapes. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't, they don't stay down. It's just me. I'm a magnet for washi tape, and it just keeps coming back up. And I had shown you guys a trick with your not your release paper, your protective film. You see how it overlaps over that edge like that? I cut it so that it is now a piece of washi tape for me, and then that doesn't move because it's just the material, I guess. That stays really sticky and tight along my edge. I didn't do it here. I don't know why, but I have this exposed edge here, and it was driving me insane. I'm like, you know, I think being with DP with sparklers and doing I did a little, you know, shopping with her. I've seen things that I think I could edge my canvas with that would be really pretty, to just edge my canvas with diamonds. And then I remembered, you have these things that you bought from Hobby Lobby. Why don't you just put them along the edge? And you could really just taper off, just frame your artwork with your diamonds. And I even bought bigger sheets. I don't know where they are. I bought bigger sheets because I create my own journals. And I was thinking, oh, I'll just put this on top of a regular composition book. I'll cut it out. Diamond painting book. It's covered with diamonds. So I was thinking I could just lay this along here and I could have a nice edge to my work. Maybe I would use the black. Maybe I would use the white to offset it a little bit. What do you think? That's what I was thinking. And then I'll show you, well, let me take one out so we can see what it looks like. Are these self-sticking though? I'm not sure. Yeah, they are. So they would go, it's a little, see, but see, like I probably wouldn't use the black because the black looks like a continuation of the canvas, but I don't know, it might. Let's see, get a closer, tighter look here. How many of these would I need? Here's one. That's one corner. So one, I would need, were there two in a package? There was one in the package. Oh, but there's two on. Yeah, all right. So one package would do one top, would do the bottom. One package would do the top. And probably 3 packages would do the sides, 3.5. But these were like, oh, I know what these were. These were $2.49. I know, I don't know if I did this with you guys. I don't know if I did my unboxing of this with you guys. But these were $2.49, but they were buy one, get one. That's why I picked up 2 of each. But I'm thinking I could just edge my canvas with this. And look at how, I mean, dear God. They look like the exact round drills. Am I in the shot? I'm over, oh yeah, here we go. They look like the exact round drills. Let's see what the white looks like. I was looking for, I have one initial that's all done in the same thing, in these like rounds. I don't know where it is. And so I was looking for one because I was thinking you could even, if you wanted to, put an initial in a canvas. It would take up a lot of your canvas. I was just thinking of ideas for people that don't like color blocking. So that would take up a nice little chunk of your color blocking. But let's just say we put the white on. I really don't like it as much as the black. I think I like the black better. Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty. To just edge my frame, my canvas with diamonds. Now, I wonder also if you could, it's just this little line here. It's just here. You can see where it's getting dirty. And I have a glue eraser. And a lot of times I take my glue off. I just erase it. You just rub it. It's a glue eraser. I'll put it in the, description. And it will erase glue off of anything. You know, they're crazy with them label guns. You know, my trick to take labels off of things that I bought is to just get my little hair dryer, and the glue will get moist and you can peel it right off. But, you know, if you have any residue, I mean, we have microfiber rags now and all, but for something like this, I would use my glue eraser. But, so I got these at Hobby Lobby. They were $2.49. They were buy one, get one free, and I'm thinking of using them to edge my canvas, to frame my canvas. These are at Hobby Lobby. They are $2.49. They're from the Paper Studio. I got them on sale, buy one, get one free. They're adhesive gem strips. There's 2 to a pack. They're 3mm by 1 inch by 12 inch. So it's 2.54 centimeters by 30.48 centimeters. For this canvas, which is, let me see here. For this canvas, which is a 60 by 80, one package is going to cover my bottom. The free package is going to cover my top border. And then if I buy one, get one free, what am I talking here? $10 to cover my canvas. So here is the clear ones, very pretty, but the black ones look just like my rounds that are on my canvas. And I can frame that in black. I think that's a great idea. I'm looking at it on the camera and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it and I'm going to show you guys when I do it. I'll be back when I do it. Okay. So that was my whole Hobby Lobby story. Oh, I'm not done yet. When I got these, and I got this also because I wanted Marie Antoinette to have a lot of texture in her hair. Again, these are from Hobby Lobby. These are 12.2 inches They are 30.99 centimeter strips. There's 9 rows, individual rows of pearls. Now, I was thinking that I would pull a strand off and put it in Marie's hair. Being that my little chosen hair has the same, almost the same kind of hair as Marie, because this is a Kurtis Rykovich. Let me just turn this over. Let's open this up and see what this looks like. So here was my idea. Now I still have my plastic film on here. My idea was that I would be able to take these strips and fill in. Now you can see, let's put them up against a row. You could see that they would probably fit in nicely where, see that right there? That's a lot. That's a row right there. Here's a row here. These would be too small. Here's a row here. So I was thinking I would just pull these off because they are on the strip. And I would be able to weave these into Marie's hair. I might just do this on top of what I've already done, diamond painted, and give her hair that really royal look of having this elaborate hairstyle. Now that I'm playing around with these, I'm thinking, now we just had the little rhinestone, the little crystal strips out here. I was thinking that maybe, see that one glue line right there? Oh, it drives me nuts. Because I don't use washi yet again. So that maybe I could put this, oh, it already stuck. Woo, be careful. Down here. And I'm covering my excessive glue that comes off the canvas where we would put our washi. I have no tools here. Okay, so, and I could just frame that with pearls. What do we think, guys? I'm going to leave that there because I'm diamond painting down this end. I have a few of these, and these again were $2.49, and they were buy one get one free. And I'll be running out to Hobby Lobby again to get these beautiful strips. You don't have to have a big pearl like I have. And they certainly had other ones. And it seems like any one of these, are these all the same size? These look like they, yeah. These are the same size, right? No, I think they're a little different size, but you could even maybe stagger these in between the spaces if you wanted to have a wider pearl rim. So I'm loving it. These are my ideas. Like I tell you, I don't know why I pick things up, but eventually it comes to me and I come up with an idea to do something. And, you know, I've done the whole, let me paint the border, let me cut the border off, and let me, you know, do something else. But like I was saying, I was thinking about going over to DP with sparklers and get something from her. But what was easier than that? It's already on there. And DP with sparklers would be easy too because you already have a glue strip. You already have a glue strip along this side. These would be absolutely too big, but if you wanted to do something in the corner, you could. All right, guys, let's get to the be careful what you wish for. Okay, so I'm going to get to that unboxing. I think I'm going to take, I always want to say Chantel. That's why I'm stuttering here. I always want to say Chantel because it looks just like her. I'm going to take Chosen off my desk. One last look. So much, I mean, I really didn't even go through it with you guys, but so much Kurtis is in here. The eyelashes. Over there, she looks a little bit like Madonna. And this beautiful butterfly. Now, I'm going to save that for another video. I'm going to show you something else that I learned about Kurtis. All right, so 1, 2, 3, Ruby's going. I'm going to put it here so I don't have to stop the video, and I'm going to grab my one of my unboxings. Now, I had to open this because, one more sip of coffee too. I don't even care that it's cold. Oh God, look at this. Oh, it actually looks like, did I get this at Michael's? It actually looks like the strip of pearls I just showed you guys. Okay, enough with you. So I had to open this. Let me tell you why. Did Black Friday, because you crazies are all contagious. I wasn't even doing Black Friday, but you were all like, Black Friday. And so I jumped on board. I jumped on board the crazy train and bought 10 canvases. Anyway, you know, I say everything with love. You know, I'm only kidding. I loved every minute of what I was doing because I had accomplices. And I said, I'm not getting another Kurtis. My whole life is Kurtis. All my walls in my art room are Kurtis. Get something else. Introduce yourself to a new artist. And it haunted me that Snow Queen was there. She was taken out of the archives. And I just couldn't rest. I couldn't rest. I'm like, I have to go back for Snow Queen. And she was gone. And now you know what it's like when you want something and it's gone. And I literally couldn't sleep. I kept thinking of how beautiful she was, how beautiful the picture was, how it had like this frosted look to it, like you were looking at her through like a frosted window. And it was just a different type of texturing for Kurtis. I don't really know him. No, that's not true. It really, you know, I think I was really focused on, because I have crimson and because I have lilac, and they're in a snowy winter scene with these winter trees, I was just like, I gotta have that. She's got a winter scene. So, no patience. I had to open this because it came, I got it on eBay. I got it on eBay and I have to give feedback. I'm like, I better open that box up. It's sitting in my room for a week. I better open it up and even make sure that she's even in there. So she was, this cellophane was slid open. Here's what she looks like. So you understand why I'm going nuts, right? So there's that winter scene in the background. It's very, you know, I kept thinking of like, you know, hazy shades of winter, you know. Is that the Bangles song? But I think it's Simon and Garfunkel. But, and I loved, these didn't disturb me. The icicles coming out of her head or out of her shoulders. I'm like, I gotta have her. I love the hair. I love the way he does braids. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now just take a good look at that, because that's what it looks like when you go and look for it. Her face is gorgeous. Everyone goes on and on about the lips. They love the lips. They're like, the lips are just incredible. All right, so there she is. She's got her little, you know, Victoria's Secret ensemble on over there. But I didn't even notice that the hair comes down and whips around. I also did not know that this was an homage to Frozen. I just knew that I loved her. Okay, let's open it up. I don't even know how they got all this stuff in here. Now, what, my husband was involved here. Did he put it back in here? No, he didn't. Oh, where did he put it? That's the most important thing. All right. It was inevitable. I got to get up. Okay, I don't even know how they packed this box because I could not get anything back into it, even though I put it in the way that they put it. They must have had a machine do this. So here's the drills, Snow Queen. So the problem wasn't with the eBay. I don't know that I'm going to open these. I don't know. I'll see how I feel in the midst of doing this. And then the next thing that came out of here was the toolkit. The same little, I think this might be smaller than their bags, but that same old kind of squishy, this is definitely smaller than their current bags, and a different material. I'm used to this material. This is more like a chamois. The new bags have like a coating on them that I don't really like. Again, the Dreamer Design logo is on there in purple, beautiful. So I pull this out and I look at this and I'm like, how old is this kit? So the baggies are in there. You get that in your current toolkit. The two styluses are in there with the cone that I love. You guys know I use this to pick up ABs when the wax and the putty during the heat is just like too much. And then there's the wide placers, which are still the same, even though we have an updated toolkit. They still keep giving out these fat diamond multi-placers. Still the same. Yeah. And there's an aligner in there. There's a, you know, you should need a license for these. And I could tell like maybe the quality is a little bit better than it was back then, but the logo is still on there. That's the same. I think it's still this color, or they may have changed it to a different shade of purple. Still extremely sharp. Put them back. But then evidently they changed their wax, because this is the old wax. Still is fat maybe, but I love their purple wax. I've been saying it for over a year. I call it putty wax, and that's the name of Art Dot's putty wax. I like their purple putty. Never used this, but still with the logo on there. Dreamer Designs, that's the same. Still get your 2 squishies, that's the same. But it was these little, they actually had logos put on them. And I was like, how old is this kit? I've never known Dreamer Designs to give these out. And plus they had put their logo on it. Never knew Dreamer Designs to okay, put it away. Now I'm scared because I go and look. I get on YouTube. I got on Dreamer Designs, and it said 2021. And I started to look at the reviews, and there were a lot of them, and a lot of people were complaining about the canvas. Not the canvas, the artwork. Pull this out, I'm like, well, that's the same. So it says Dreamer Cloud Canvas. That's trademarked. I don't even think that they use that anymore. I don't know. I'll have to check. Pre-sorted diamonds, 2 stylus pens with multiple head options. Got that. 2 white trays. Got that. 2 wax caddies. Got that. Straightener tool. Got that. The tweezers, the Ziploc bags, the reusable toolkit, the reusable carry bag, and the instructional guide. Must have left it upstairs because the instructional guide. Oh no, I put it in here. The instructional guide was even different. Okay. And their box is different. And I put these up against their other boxes, and it still has the handle. Still has white diamond paint on it. There was no sticker for, a percent off or whatever. Lifetime warranty, Dreamer Cloud Canvas, full drill diamonds fill the entire canvas. Now, I know that we now know that they changed their squares. Legally licensed images, sparkling diamonds with AB accents. Okay. I had a hard time looking through that to look for I wanted to see, this was around, and I wanted to see what their AB drills look like, but I didn't open it up. All right, so now I open up take the cover off, which is the same, really nice. Dreamer Designs has the branding on there, very nice. Same purple ribbon, very nice. Oh, so when I looked this up, it was 2021. And I think I just bought a 2021. I think I bought Alice, and I think she might go back for the newer Alice. So if you have to send anything back to Dreamer Designs, one of my members, Yvonne, told me that you need to not open the box, and that you need to, I think she said, take pictures, put it back in its original way that it came, which I threw away. But I still have a box up there that I'm waiting for to open with you guys. Okay, so here comes the inside materials. It was wrapped in here. Oh wow, we're gonna have a problem opening this up. So here comes the Join the Dreamer Design community. This is what it looks like now. Very nice. I mean, it's still very nice. I think I actually would enjoy a sheet of paper because this would be something that I would put in my journal anyway, and it's not taking up a lot of bulk, and there's a lot of really well written out instructions where now you just get a bunch of pictures, get a little few lines in there. I really like the sheet of paper more, and it has their socials, and this is 4-color printing. I used to work for a printer here in Philadelphia, so this is not, 4-color printing is not cheap. So I really like this. I really liked the sheet. And all you got was the stickers. They're still individually cut, and they're really nice the way they're cut with rounded corners and all. So you have the number, and you have the symbol, and you have the DMC code. So that's on here. Okay, that's fine with extra labels if you have to write anything down. But there was no pull sheet, no, here's your little sticker for your journal or whatever you're going to use this for. And what else I liked too was that there was a little bit of there was this little roller in there. And I don't know why diamond paintings don't do this more often, because we like to store our diamond paintings, and this just gives it a cushion. I'm going out and buying pool noodles, which are not this skinny, and they take up a lot of space. This rolled up very tightly. It was very tight when I took it out. Okay, now I'm gonna have to unroll this and get this to lay flat. Okay, all I did was just turn it around on its back, because as I was unrolling it, the other end was rolling back because it's so tightly wrapped around the styrofoam, that piece of foam roller. It just kept rolling back and, you know, coming back at me. You can see how curled the edges are. I don't even know if it's going to lay flat at this point. See what I mean? So I open her up. I'm going to turn my camera around. Oh my gosh, please stop. Maybe I'm going to do another roll. Here we go. Let me use this. Let me try it. Maybe this way. I feel like I'm making pasta. Here we go. It's really curling the edge. And if this doesn't work, what I'm going to do is peel the protective cover off. Now Fifi's got the zoomies. Peel the protective cover off and see if I can get it to lay flat that way. Oh, he's just losing it. Okay, a little bit better, but the edges are still curling up. So here she is, my little snow queen. So as I'm on Dreamer Designs and I'm like, let me see what everybody's saying about this canvas. They love it, they love it, they love it. They can't wait to start it. But once they do, they're getting disenchanted with it. Some people are. Now, I watch Diamond Painting with Laura. One of my members asked me, who do you watch when you get the chance to watch diamond painting channels? And I'm like, well, I watch Diamond Painting with Laura. I watch Anthony at Single and Placing. I watch Mia, my life with, I'm sorry, I always want to say KFS or KLS. And I, you know, I'm sorry because I'm dyslexic and I transpose things. So I watch Mia, I watch Diamond and Doxies, I watch Diamond Painting with the Besties. Sometimes I pop in on Shay, especially if she's in the car. Oh, I know what she's doing. Where are you going? Take me with you. And let me just move this out of the way. I really should have opened the leaf on this table. Oh, I think I did. Did I open it? Oh, I did open it. No, I didn't. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so here she is. So everybody's loving her, and this is where I find out that she is really an homage to Frozen. And I keep calling that girl in Frozen Ursula, but I know that that's the Little Mermaid. Are we here? Are we on it? My light's in the way. I don't want it to cause a glare. So I'm like, no, it's not Ursula. Ursula is the Little Mermaid. And you can see that the end is still curling, even though I pulled the plastic up. So she might just have to lay out of her box. So let's start here. Let's start here. Okay. She's gorgeous. She's really pretty. Still curling here, even though I've opened her up a few times and tried to get this to stay down. And I pulled up the ends. I pulled up the protective covering here, this film here. And I love the braid, and I do love that she's not, that she had some color in her. So as we go up here, I love the spikes in the head, and I was thinking right away, I'm going to move my light again. I'm going to go to DP with sparklers, absolutely, and I'm going to get something that I could put a little bit more into these spikes here. Because what I saw when I was on Dreamer Designs and people that did this was that this didn't look like the texturing wasn't there. And I'm like, what did I see at DP with sparklers that would make these stand out a little bit more? They're icicles, and you know how icicles are, they have that opalescent look to them. Like when you get up close to them, they're not just, you know, clear and grayish. Sometimes they have like a little prism of color in there, like pinks or blues. Okay, so I could see here there's like some color blocking. And then we get into the hair. The face is beautiful. He has got a way with faces that is just stunning. Now, a lot of people did not like Lilac when I did her. They felt as though Lilac was, the shading on Lilac was off. Now, I didn't really zoom in on that. Even now that I know that, I am like, listen, that's the artist's rendition. I didn't change anything. I did that early on when I was a diamond painter. I just left it as is. And she does not bother me. I love her face. She looks a little like those little Bratz dolls that are out. I think they're the ones that I'm talking about. So she does look dollish, where this looks like a little bit more, she's a little bit more humanized. Okay. So as I'm looking at what I see on people that have done this, this is a big shot of purple, huge. And I felt like diamond painting with Laura did, and she was saying when we get, well, let me not jump ahead. So the eyes are beautiful. There's those, you know, Kurtis lashes. They look a little frozen, but I thought when I was looking at these two, I love the black ABs. I definitely would have turned them into black ABs. They're just beautiful. But I know what they're talking about in here with this shading. And being a makeup artist at one point in my life, I was kind of like, well, the shading seems a little off to me. So let me look at the whole portrait. So when I look at the ones that people did, because if you look at the box and you look at the photo is a lot softer than what is going on in this rendering. Okay, the purple doesn't seem as drastic or as deep. It looks like it's more along her tips. And the shading looks softer than it is in the portrait. But where is the light coming in at? Where is the light bouncing off at? And looking at what everyone else did, I'm looking at, you know, I'm looking at the diamond painting after it was done. So it seemed to me that the shadowing was here. And maybe that's why he put these bright colors in here, and that the light was bouncing off the other side of the portrait. This is the light. You can even see the trees are a little bit lighter in here. This is light. Even her hair is lighter down that end. So right here, you can see the pigtail is lighter. So this looks lighter, and this side definitely looked darker, because this is where most of the trees are. These are all trees in here. You really can't see it. Maybe you can through the camera. This is why I tell you guys, you know, I went from using a magnifying glass to using a camera, because my camera is just going to pick up all those little details. So on the naked eye, I can't really tell that these are trees, but looking at it through my camera lens, I can see they are trees. I love the plaid. I love the shot purple, even though it's a little bit too purplish from what I seen when this was complete. So what people were mainly complaining about was the shadowing on her face. They did not like it. And they love the lips, they love the eyes, the face is gorgeous. But I kind of agreed with Laura, diamond painting with Laura. She was saying that she felt as though this little gem was projecting, the light was bouncing off of it, and it was causing a shadow. Diamond paintings with besties, I forget who was, oh, this is the girl. Here's a girl. Let me just tell you the rest of the story. So that was her idea, that she even has a little bit of a Madonna look to her too. So Diamond Painting with Laura was like, this purple here, very pretty. I don't know if there's ABs in there. She's like, I think the light of it is, you know, casting a shadow. Now I wanted to get the girl's name who didn't like the face at all. She was completely disturbed by it. Thought that she was too beautiful to have all this shadowing on her. And she did a step-by-step switching out of the drills. She shows you what drills they came with, and she shows you what she's going to replace them with. And I believe that she was talking to Diamond Painting with the besties, and the besties were saying this is her being a little bit of frostbitten, because it's, you know, she's in this, she's the Snow Queen, and she's a little bit of frostbite on her. That's my rendition. I love hearing what people think when they look at art and what they think it means. But I don't know that I was so thrilled with this big, deep shot of purple. What I really should do, I probably don't have the right to do it. I was going to say put up, you know, other people's, but if put up the portraits that I've seen done on Dreamer Designs in the reviews. There's a few people that did these canvases on YouTube. Very few had, you know, uploads, but there's more reviews on Dreamer Designs than there are uploads on YouTube, except for the girl that changed everything out. And I was like, oh, this looks just maddening. You know, I just went through this with Marie, with the cupcake and everything else, but she made her face look beautiful. When I find out what her name is, because I was in a rush to sit down and get this done before John came back, I will put it, you know, down below. She did a beautiful job. But I think I am, like most people, very disturbed by this shot of purple in here. I love purple. I love the braid. The braid is very colorful. And in here too, this is like delicate lace work that is in the cleavage part of this dress. This is almost looks like a snowflake, and I just felt as though it could have looked a lot better. I don't even know that I would use white ABs in here. I think I would use something totally different. I don't even know if I would use like even a different shape in there, because it's so delicate, this lace work, that you barely see it when the canvas is complete. Anything else that I thought about changing? You know, I might just work on her face, leave it at that. I really wish that she did have some more platinum in her hair, more whitish, you know, frost, like that frosty color. You know, and Kurtis uses a lot of gray, so I was, you know, really surprised that this didn't have a lot more gray in it. Again, there's like a ton of color blocking up in here. Even in the hair, there's a ton of color blocking. And then you come down in here and you can see this is like just confetti. All confetti. So go and watch my little video that I have on conquering confetti. I'll put it in the description. The other thing that was new to me too, and maybe this looks so bright to me because it's, you know, the color that's on here, it almost looks like a neon purple when you're looking at it, but these red symbols. So you have black symbols, and then you have red symbols, which they obviously switched out for white. So I don't know how that's going to render. It says full drill space on this one. So let's take a look at these, because, you know, I'm not gonna send this back. I'm not going to send it back. I'm not going to sell it, because I love Kurtis, and I guess this is where my collection is going to come in at, just having something that that's part of my collection as far as his artwork goes. So I'm going to open these up, and I'm going to put them out, and we're going to see where these ABs are. And, you know, you guys don't like this sound, but I do, because, like, I'm a menace. I like making noise. So I'll open this up, and we'll take a look at where these go. Okay, you guys, I had to turn this to me, and I'm already disturbed. So let me start with the first. There are 5 ABs in here. The first is AB 02. And this is what is in there. Okay, that beautiful bluish. I wouldn't say that there's any purple in there, but there's a blue going through here. And this might be a godsend, really, because I think that this might be what made the purple even, because let me try and find what is running through her hair. Oh God, a lot. 1 second. I don't want to go through all this packaging. Okay, guys, I'm back, and now I understand why this rendering looked so dark in the hair and why I didn't like it. And it's because what's running through her hair is 939. That doesn't look purplish to me. And then 791, which is, you know, 939 here almost looks black. And 791 looks like a deeper purple. I think it's the purple that's disturbing me, but you have to be careful because I don't know how these are going to cover, and that's going to come through anyway. And then you have this little baby bag of ABs that I don't know what the heck they were thinking. I can't even go to Dreamer Designs because I didn't buy it through Dreamer Designs. I bought it through eBay. So take a look at this. This is our first AB. Our first AB is wherever your eye can see purple. Yep. And I looked at the symbol. Okay, let's come down first here. And let me see if I can find it. Okay, so it's this symbol here, which is the letter H, that looks like an M. Am I on my finger here? Right here. Here we go. Okay, I'm trying to get as close as I can to it. I was like, is that an M or is it an H? It is an H because M has a cream colored background, thank God. So that is an H. So you already know that it is down here. It's in the hair, coming all the way up. It's in the hair. It's in here. It's in here. It's on her neck. It's in this little gem. What am I going to do with these? There's not enough. And then there's this color and this color. I don't like this running through her hair. I just don't. So I will be absolutely switching these out. Absolutely. Then we had, and there's some in her eyes too. Her eyes have the H in there too. So it's all through here, all in here, all down the neck, all here, all in here. Didn't like it. Did I lose? I think I lost. All right. So the second AB, AB08, I think I would switch these out too. I just don't. I can't tell if they look any different than the ones. I think that, though, they do look different than the ones that I'm using for Nordic Winter Village. They just have a little bit more oomph to them than this. So this is an old AB. I'm not impressed with it. Not for this snowy scene. So they would be switched out. But just to let you know where they are, anywhere that you would see, it's definitely in here in the cleavage. And that's where that lace work is that I'm not impressed with. And these are just going to get lost. So they're in here. They're in her lace work. Let me see. Are they on any of the icicles? Yeah, they're absolutely in the icicles. I was going to change them out anyway. They're in the white of her hair, and they're in the top part here. So ABs so far are getting switched. Now, I knew that these were in the face because I watched Diamond Painting with Laura, and they're in here. And it disturbed some people, and she was like, I don't mind it. I think it gives a very nice softness to her. But you have, it's almost in reverse, you know, being a makeup artist. This should be your contouring. This should be your highlight. This should be your color. So if this, but here's where the ABs are. They're lighting this kind of darkness under here. So they're lighting here and they're lighting here. Not so bad. I'm going to go back and look at Laura's again, but switcheroo on this one. This one I cannot find. I don't know where it is. I can't really read these symbols. They're in red. This is going to be a canvas. It's not going to be sectioned off. The top part may be sectioned off in a 10 by 10, but as we get further into this confetti, it will be 5 by 5. Absolutely. So I have a project waiting for me for Christmas in July. Absolutely. What the hell is this on here? I'm trying to see if it's in the eye, in the mouth. No, there's no glimmer or shimmer on the lips. The lips do look fantastic when I look at everybody else's, and I wouldn't change them. The eyes look beautiful, other than I would put, her eyelashes have to be frosted. You know, I mean, come on. We all know that feeling of having snowflakes on the eyes, and the eyes feel a little frosty. There are, let me see if I can get up close here. I can't even make out what that one symbol is. Is it a dot, a red dot? It is, and it is 310. So the red dot is a 310, but if you look here, that is that, you can see that symbol H that looks like an M. That's what that is. I love Kurtis. I love his artwork. I'm going to do a little homage to him. I mean, I think the best part of this canvas is her face. I think it should be showcased. I'm going to take, a little look at DP with sparklers and see what I could, can I cover this up, being that it's so dark. But if this was a canvas that you were interested in and maybe wanted to get, or even just to add to your collection, I definitely would look at Dreamer Designs. I would look at what everyone that just did this straight paper. They just did this the way that it came. And I don't know, had I read reviews on Lilac, maybe her face would have disturbed me, but I love Lilac's face. I don't mind the shadowing where it is. This is a little confusing to me about where it is. And it could be, this is 4 years ago. And I really don't know, what the deal is when you render artwork. I hear hand charted and pixel and all this and that. It's just not, you think it would be something that I would be more interested in. I think it's gotten a lot more sophisticated. The canvas is, basically the same. You have your thumbnail on the front with the, legally licensed from Kurtis Rykovich. You have the socials on there. You have your legends on both sides. You have your warranty on there. That was all the same. And another thing that I noticed too was this fraying. Because I was like, what is a cloud canvas? So I don't know. I don't know. It feels like a placemat almost. I don't know. Is this stitched? It does look like it's fraying anyway. And I don't know anything about that. So this would be something that, the border would go absolutely, and I probably would do my well, this is interesting. Look how tight that glue line is. That glue line is so tight. Oh no, wait a minute. What am I saying? Because you would end here. I'm just looking at the edge after the color. So I guess, I don't know, I have to look at one of my other canvases. Here we go. Totally different. You could see this is chosen. That felt backing, the stitching on there. But I'm trying to see where the blue line is on this one. Pretty much the same. Yeah, pretty much the same. Now that I made a mess out of her, because she's exposed over here. Here we go. So not much there. Same. Yeah. I think I ran my glue eraser here, because this is not sticky, so I must have ran my glue eraser here, and I didn't get a chance to do it on the bottom where I'm working. I'm trying to get that off of there. Okay. So that's my story for today. It's a lot that I covered: canvases, trays, shopping. What else did I cover here? I don't know. Oh, Chosen, letting you guys see Chosen. A lot for today. And if I have the energy later, I might turn on my live and I might do some Christmas cards that I've been wanting to do and send out. It makes 4. Yeah. Little tray, little pen. Let me see. There's not a lot of, to do here. You might be able to do this like in half an hour. Depends, I'll take my little art dot trays out and set everything up so I can just move very quickly through them. Maybe even do them all at once. Maybe do all the, all of one color, and then just like move it like a production line, like a conveyor belt, and get them all done. All right, my guys, my loves, thank you for hanging out with me this morning. Got a mess over here. She's crumpled over there now. I got to go fix her. And let me know what you think of Snow Queen, and let me know if you have any feedback. If you're out there and you did this, what do you think? I know that the chest part was very disturbing to a lot of people because the shading was so dark. But I already know that I'm switching out these ABs. I certainly do not have enough to cover all the AB work that is in this purple. And there is a lot of purple in here. A lot of purple. A lot of purple, even down in her dress. So there's no way. I mean, I don't even know what the heck was going on there with that one. I don't know. Have you been with Dreamer Design since 2021? Have you worked through these types of canvases? Give me any kind of feedback that you can. I read and listen to everything. And of course, you know that you can contact me through email. A lot of you do. We have our little chats. If you're not a member, think about becoming a member, because we got a lot going on in 2025, and we're making some decisions now about what's coming up for the year. When we can get together, and I'm trying to, I think the only way I can go live together is if I'm in a portrait frame and not a landscape frame. And so you won't be seeing what I'm working on. We'll just be having a chat, but we can all be live together. That's something else that's coming up. What else is coming up over there? Just the unboxings that I'm doing and where they're going to be placed on the calendar. I've never done an event. I don't know that I would want to. So anybody has any feedback on that, I would love to hear that. But I have a lot of canvases coming up. I mean, I'm going to be part of the Mermaids. I think that's the only event that I have really that I'm going to do. And I love Summer with the Masters, and I have to get through my Muka from last year. So I will finish her up. And, whatever else I have going on the calendar, I still have, this is my 3rd unboxing. But I think that there's 4 in one box, 2 on the side. So that's 6. So I'm missing one. Or maybe maybe this is my 4th unboxing. I'm not sure. But I will see you, as always, in the next one. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the holidays. Take your time. Take a breath. Sit down. Relax. Make yourself some coffee. I won't tell anybody if you put vodka in there. And make yourself an espresso martini. No one needs to know. Just put it in a coffee cup. And just enjoy. Enjoy. Don't sweat anything. I'm not. I just got my finger stuck in there. Okay. I will see you, as always, in the next one. Keep creating that world or canvas that you want to live in. Bye. Boop. Bye. I want to take a picture of my card. I bought her a little ornament for her first Christmas, and underneath here I have like all stickers that coincide with the shore. All little, so cute. And then we put the money in there, and we put like a little flower. How cute my little wedding card is. So pretty.
Oh, and they got apples in them too.
They got hangover and snacks.